Hello and welcome to the Owner and Investor series for Rich and Oliva. Today we're going to catch up with Melissa, who recently used Rich and Oliva as her agent. She didn't sell her property on auction day, but she sold it shortly after. Let's go and have a chat with her and find out what happened. Melissa, how did you hear about Rich and Oliva?
Because I'm a local, I just drove past the real estate agent several times, and when I was looking to get tenants for my property, they came up as one of the potential agents.
So why did you decide to use Rich and Oliva as your agent?
Well, initially they were my agent when I was leasing my property, which I later sold with them. I interviewed a few different agents. I really liked, they were professional, they were warm. I was really impressed with how they took professional photos of my property to put it on the market even though I was just leasing it out.
Right.
That really meant a lot to me aesthetically because they took care of my place, and I felt that they would choose good tenants because of the care that they took in presenting the property. So yeah, I went with them for that.
How easy was it to communicate with your agent during the marketing campaign?
Oh, super easy. It was a combination of email, text, a few phone calls. Sometimes I'm a bit hard to catch while I'm at work, so they knew that from the beginning and they just send me an email or a text message to, let me know what was going on. Yeah, it was super easy.
Now the property was passed in on auction day. What was this process like?
It could have actually been a lot more nerve-wracking than it was. I had a really good conversation with Marco beforehand. We were a little bit sceptical as to whether it would sell for the price I wanted at auction, and we had a plan B in mind. So when it was passed in, I was a bit disappointed because I wanted to get the process underway more quickly. But it was fine. Marco informed me as to what would happen next, and it sold 2 weeks later anyway, through private treaty, so it's fine.
What happened shortly after auction day?
Marco got in touch with me and we talked about the process. We discussed, a realistic sale price to put it on the market and just, changing a few things in terms of the advertising. And yeah, the rest just kind of went to plan as to what was happening before. Nothing changed that much.
Would you recommend Rich and Oliva?
Yeah, definitely. They're just an easy bunch of guys to work with, and communication was really good. Even if I didn't always speak to the same brother, I would be, the communication was always really easy, and I just felt that they had my best interests at heart. So yeah, definitely would recommend them.
Well, Melissa, thanks so much for taking the time to share your experience with us.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks, Amy.
And there you have it, another satisfied customer of Rich and Oliva. Thanks for tuning in to the Owner and Investor series, and we look forward to seeing you next time.